I'm not religious or atheist, so what am I? Let's put some weight on it. If you've been watching this channel for a minute, you probably wondered where I actually stand. Some people think I'm atheist because I tear into religious arguments with logics. Others assume I'm promoting African religion. But the truth is, I'm neither. Put your thinkers on. I don't follow religion. I don't identify as atheist. What I align with is something I call ancestral universalism. Before I go deeper, let me say this real clear. All races, all religions, all worldviews are welcome here. I don't hate religious people. I came out of religion myself. I know how hard it is to let go of something you were raised in. And I don't hate atheists either. I understand why someone who rejects anything that feels spiritual, when the world beats you down, all you hear is doctrine and fear. It makes sense to walk away from all of it. So you clicked off the first minute of this video. If you're clicking off on videos in the first minute, then when are you ever gonna find time to learn? That's something to think about. But thank you for your time. So if you're watching this and you think differently, you're still invited to think with me. I'm not here to disrespect nobody, anyone, but I'm here to challenge you. Yeah. All debates are welcome. I want the smoke, but it's always respectful. Because at the end of the day, we're here to learn and grow together. Now let's build. The sun, the stars, and the laws of the universe are the actual forces that created life. Not a man in the sky, not a divine ruler, but what's observable, what's real, and what's consistent. That's not blind faith, that's not disbelief either. That's alignment with nature, science, and ancestral wisdom encoded in symbolism. Growing up, I had questions. Why did I need to worship something just to be loved by it? Why did different religions say something completely different, but all claim to be the only truth? When I asked those questions, the answer I got was always, just have faith. Believe in God, believe in the Lord. But I couldn't, not because I was rebellious, but because I was honest with myself. When I started reading, when I dug into ancient African systems, I realized our ancestors already asked the same question, and they left answers encoded in metaphor. In Kemet, Egypt, they weren't just worshiping the sun. They were observing its role as a source of all biological life. They called that principle Ra, or for better, Re. They didn't just create gods, they encoded universal forces into symbols like Mayat for balance, Tahuti for wisdom, and Asar for regenerative life. That's not superstition, that's early science framed through culture. Spirituality is just the ancestral version of scientific theory. The only difference is the tools we use to explain it. Way before telescopes or textbooks, African civilizations were mapping the stars, practicing advanced medicine, observing nature patterns and turning them into life systems. The Dogon people, for example, knew about Sirius B, a star visible to the naked eye before any Western technology could see it. Kemetic texts show clear understandings of anatomy, planetary cycles, and consciousness. This wasn't mythology. This was a higher understanding of nature. Now, I respect logic, I respect science, but I don't limit truth to what's already been proven in a lab. See, a lot of atheists say if it's not proven, it's not real. But I say if it's not proven yet, it might just be misunderstood. The same science we trust today is still catching up to what our ancestors already lived by. Vibration, energy, interconnectedness. Those are spiritual concepts that modern physics is now validating. So no, I'm not atheist. But I'm also not here to defend religion. I'm here to restore truth. I'm not starting a new religion. I'm not asking anyone to bow or believe or follow me. I'm asking you to look at what's real, to see the connection between body, the cosmos, and the codes our ancestors left behind. Religion tells you to follow. Atheism tells you to reject. I choose to remember. I choose to observe. I choose to align. I call that ancestral universalism. It's rooted in ancient African symbolic systems. aligned with observable science, free from worship, but full of wisdom. A worldview that honors where we came from and where we're headed. If you mean the energy behind creation, the sun, stardust, the vibration that keeps galaxies moving, yes. But if you mean a being watching me from the clouds and judging me daily, nah, that story doesn't match the evidence. If this worldview speaks to you, if you ever felt caught between two labels that never quite fit, you're not alone, you're just early. I built this space for thinkers, for seekers, for people who aren't afraid to go deeper. Religious people and atheists are welcome. Join the Discord. That's where we sharpen minds together. And if you're ever ready to move beyond content to master this worldview, to learn how to debate, decode symbolism, and even build your self-worth from the ground up, then don't be stuck and dumb forever. Let's learn and grow together. It's Hef.
My body keeps moving like a rolling stone.